Hi dear students, in this class we are discussing about functions, and this is the part of the relation and function from class 12. So already you know in the lecturer 1 we are discussed about the relations, and the marks distributed in this chapter is MCQ 1 marks, and 3 marks will be the one question and 5 marks will be the one question. That 5 marks will be the one question will be from our functions. So types of functions and definitions and problems on function. Clear? Already I have one video is there, composition of function and invertible function, 5 marks special questions. So after that means I will solve only one and on to or not in this class. So whatever the composition of function and invertible function, that in the another class. Already it is there in the playlist group. So otherwise you can link is in the description box. So now we are discussing about the types of function. Before that, we need to know the definition of function. What is the meaning of function? So function is nothing but a one machine. So machine is there. So machine को आप input दिया तो ये output देता है. It is nothing but a one function. So input, the values of input are there. You are substituting in the function. So that will give the output. It means what? I am considering a one function f of x is equal to sin x. So if I substitute x value is equal to 90 degree, this is nothing but input. This input you need to substitute in this function. It nothing but a sin 90. That will be the our output. Sin 90 value will be the output. That will be the 1. So you will get a 1 as a output. Output means what? That is the range. That is the range from the codomain. That you know already in the functions. I will give one more class for the functions only. So actually the meaning of function is nothing but for every element of set A has a unique element in a set B. That is nothing but a function. So here I am taking some example. So this is a one set. This is the another set. A is there and B is there. If I consider 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So for every element of A has an element in the set B. This is the first condition what? All elements of set A has a unique association with the set B. So either देखो 1 has a image, 2 has a image and 3, 4. 3 has a image. It is clear. For every element has a image in a set B, that is called a function. So now it is also function. What is that? So 1, 2 is there, 1. For every element of A, this is also a function. Both have a same image. Don't worry about that. So they have a 1 or not. तो इसका कितना image है? इधर क्या image दवा 1. इधर क्या image is दवा 1. So it means what? For every element of set A has a unique association with the set B. If the set like this, function is like this, arrow diagram 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the image is like this. Then you can say directly this is not a function because of one has two images. So one has two images. Two images se to nahi chalta. Only one image. So for every element of one has a only one element in a set B. Image means one. So it has a two pre-images. It is okay. Your images has a two pre-images. It is okay. More than two, more than three. So whatever it is a function. Clear? So I will give a competitive class I will give the examples on the basis of functions. So what is the function means element ka image unique hona chahiye bas. So one more thing is there, that is f of x is equal to y. So here it is the f is mapping from two set, one set to another set. I will take dabba to the dabba, or you can mention don't worry, I will mention r to r, real number to real number. This is whole set. R is called domain. So and this R is called codomain. And next, whatever the आपका function है ना, f of x is equal to y, it is nothing but one image. So this is nothing but domain. Domain में आता है वो value. This is you can substitute from domain. And this whole total function is nothing but the range of the function. It is nothing but y. F of x is range. Only x is called the domain. This is about the function, means what, the domain is there. Here it is domain, you can substitute in the function x square, they will get the output as a 149 for 1 2 3. This is the establishment of the function. Here it is there and here it is function, here it is function ka output. If I change the function, if I take f of x is equal to x cube, then 1 cube will be 1 and 2 cube will be 8 and 3 cube will be 27. This is your output. Output means what? Range. Range means what? Output. Whatever the output is there, that is all called a range. This is from the second set. It is nothing but range is subset of codomain. That is know already. You can just move with the problems, don't worry. And types of function. So function to hua, for every element of set A has a unique association with a B. Then what about their types? The first one is 1 1. So what is 1 1 function and what is onto function? So here 1 1 function means what? For every element of set A, for every element of set A has a distinct images in set B. Distinct images in set B means what? So इधर से एक ही जाना पड़ेगा, इधर से भी एक ही जाना पड़ेगा. It means what? Whatever the images there ना, इसका pre image भी एक ही होना चाहिए. इधर the image का 1, इधर pre image का other 1. It means what? 2 has a only one image and 3 has a only one image. It means what? If these two have a same image, then it is not a 1 1. Clear? So what is 1 1? 1 2 3 has a distinct images in set B. If these are a boys, these are a girls, it means what? This boy is related to this girl only. Clear? If this girl is related to these two boys, then it is not a 1 1 function. It is function to hota hai because relation to hua na. It is function but not a 1 1 function. Clear? So 1 1 function के लिए एक boyfriend का एक ही girlfriend होना चाहिए. That is clear. So onto function means what? For every element of set A has a distinct images in set B. That is the 1 1 function. And what is onto function? Onto function simple. Range is equal to codomain. Range is equal to codomain, or there is no element left in the set B. So no element left in set B. Set B means what? Second set, codomain. Codomain में कौन सा element भी बाकी नहीं होना चाहिए. That is called a onto function. This clear? So what is 1 1 function? For every element of set A, it means what? X1. If f of x1 is equal to f of x2, it means what? F of x1 means what? This is the one output, this is the another output. If these two has the same images, then their domain also same. It means what? These two, A is there, so A ka B. If A and B are equal, then should be 1 as 2 and has to be equal. It means what? Only one image and only one pre-image. It means what? So f of x1 इधर आएगा, f of x1 and f of x2 इधर आएगा, तो x1 x2 इधर आएगा. Clear? So if f of x1 is equal to f of x2, it means what? Both values are same. Then these both value has to be same. It means what? Only one value is there. X1 equal to x2 means what? Only one value is there. F of x1 equal to f of x2 means what? Only one value is there. That is the meaning of this one. So this is has a this has a this. It means different elements has a distinct images. It means what? x1 is equal to f of x2 भी हो सकता है, x2 is equal to f of x1 भी हो सकता है. It means what? You can take any one of them, any one of them. It is clear? Two images है तो ये एक ही image का pre image होता है. It is clear? So this is about the 1 1 function and onto function. In normally 1 1 function is called injective function. Clear? And onto function is called surjective function. If both are there, injective and surjective are there, then it is called a bijective function. Bijective function means what? 1 1 function is also there, onto function is also there. Then it is called a bijective function. So here it is, definition is clear, and the method of solving. So method of solving is nothing but 1 1 find ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಈ ತರ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ? You need to do f of x1 equal to f of x2 is there, then x1 is also equal to x2. You need to prove this one. If it is there, then this is also there. That only. If this is implies this is there, then it has to be there. Then only it is 1 1. Clear? Onto means what? You need to prove range is equal to codomain. It is the your solution, or you will get the y value. So you will f of x equal to y you need to write, and you need to swipe it. X is equal to, you need to write a f of y. You will get a x is equal to f of y. This is inverse of f. Then you need to find the domain of this function. That is nothing but a range of this function. That is in the function is there, f is x tends to y and f inverse is y to x. It means what? The x tends to y function invertible होने के लिए क्या चाहिए? बाइजेक्टिव फंक्शन होना चाहिए. बाइजेक्टिव फंक्शन इतने ना, दिस इज नथिंग बट रेंज कोडोमेन, बहुत इक्वल है ना, देन इट इज नथिंग बट अ रेंज. इट मीन्स व्हाट? f inverse is y to x. Here it is, the range of the normal function is y and the range of this function is x. It means what? The range of y is nothing but a domain of x. Yes or no? The domain of x. Here it is. You can one by one we will deal with that example. So consider the first example. That is, f is mapping from n to n given by f of x is equal to x square. The function is given, that is x square, and the mapping is given n to n. Clear? So first you need to do with the normal mathematical, that is the Venn diagram. Clear? So you can consider natural number to natural number. So f is mapping from natural to natural. So what are the natural numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. So, and what are the natural number in the codomain? That is also same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, so on, so. Clear? So now you need to find the images of one by one. F of x is equal to x square is there. If I substitute f of 1, then it will be 1 square. F of 2, you will get 2 square. F of 3, you will get 3 square. It means what? 1 ka image 1. Yes or no? 1 the image is 1. And 2 square is 4. And 3 square is 9. And 4 square is 16. 5 square is 25. It means what? Whatever the elements are there, all has a distinct images. देखो ना, इधको बेरे नादा, इधको बेरे नादा, इधको बेरे. Is there any common elements in this set? Because domain क्या है हमारा? n to n. So square will be cancelled when it is n to n. Then it is 1-1 function? Yes, because all elements of set A has a unique and distinct images in a set B. That is nothing but a 1-1 function. And what about our onto function? There is no element left in the set B. What is the range of this function? 1, 4, 9, so on. So what is the codomain of this function? 1, 2, 3. So element bachega na. So 2, 3, 5, 6 non-perfect square roots are remaining in the set B only. Then you need to say it is not a onto. MCQ question आया तो ऐसा करना पड़ेगा, और 2 marks, 3 marks, 5 marks का है तो ऐसा करना पड़ेगा. For 1-1, so for 1-1, so 1-1 के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? You need to consider two elements, x1, x2 or belongs to domain. What is our domain? Natural number. And next you need to prove f of x1 is equal to f of x2. What is f of dabba square? Then x1 is there, then x1 square, and x2 is there, x2 square. Clear? So the now domain is n to n. You can cancel it, the squares. Then x1 is equal to x2 because there is no negative number. So negative number आया तो क्या करना पड़ेगा वो भी मैं बोलता हूँ. Don't worry. x1 is equal to x2. It means what? This is also there and this is also there. It means what? It is a 1-1 function. It is a 1-1 function. It is clear? So now it is a 1-1 function. You need to check for the onto function. तो onto क्या होगा देखो. For f is mapping from n to n, f of x is equal to x square. So for onto, you need to write for onto. So onto function के लिए you need to consider y is equal to f of x, and this y is from natural number, that is second set codomain. Now you need to prove y is equal to y. So y is equal to f of x is there, y is equal to x square. Now find the value of x, that is root y. So now x is equal to root y. It means what? It means what? Y is belongs to natural number, but root y is does not belongs to natural number. For example, for all root y does not belongs to natural number. It means what? Therefore 2 belongs to natural number, root 2 does not belongs to natural number. It means what? Either the range range is not equal to codomain. The subset is there, but it is not equal to codomain. It means what? It is not onto function. It is clear? Onto function नहीं है तो क्या होगा? Bijective function भी नहीं है. Bijective function illa. It is clear? So this is for f of x is equal to x square. This was asked in the one MCQ question midterm and your annual preparatory question paper, and sometimes they will ask as a 1 mark in the MCQ question. So one MCQ है तो ऐसा करना पड़ेगा. MCQ I will do a one set relation and function from I will do 1 hour class. So you will cover I will cover all the examples of the MCQs, don't worry. So now the domain is changed and codomain is also changed. Z to Z. Function is same. So the mapping is changed Z to Z and f of x is equal to x square. Same set is there in the last example. So here for understanding purpose, this is only about understanding purpose. So we can just consider Z numbers -1, -2, so on. So 1, 2, 3, so on. So here the numbers are 0, -1, -2, -3, so on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so on. So now tell me 0 square is 0 because function क्या है हमारा? Function है f of x is equal to x square. X equal to 0, y is equal to 0 square. It means what? 1 is 1 square. -1 square क्या होगा? -1 square is equal to 1 only. 1 square 1, 2 square 4, -2 square plus 4. It means what? Whatever the values are there, that will be the given value. It means both are same. So -2 square plus 4 plus 2 square plus 4. It is clear? So now you need to see that 2 has a 2 pre-images. Yes or no here? So 4 has a 2 pre-images, -2 plus 2. -1 has a plus 1 has a -1 and 1. And 0 has a 0. So it is 1 1 function. No, these two boys has a same girlfriend. So galat hua na. So it is not a 1 1 function. Not 1 1 function. Clear? So what about onto function? There is no element left in the set B. For x square, you know already the graph of x square is like this. By graphically also I will tell you how to find 1 1 and R2. Don't worry in the competitive class. So it is a square function. So now you need to check z to z. It is a square function. So whether the function graph the range is 0 to infinity. कोडोमेन क्या है हमारा? z. इधर से इधर. बट हमारा रेंज क्या है? 0 to z. बोले तो 0 to infinity out of z numbers. So इधर codomain whatever the numbers are there negative, that will be there in the set only, or 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, that will be there in the second set only. It means what? Remains in the set B. It means what? This is a not onto. This is for understanding purpose. Your actual answer is here. So f of x is equal to x square. तो for 1 1, तो 1 1 के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? 1 1 for all x1 x2 belongs to our domain. What is our domain? Z is our domain. Next you need to check for f of x1 is equal to f of x2. So what is x1? That is nothing but x1 square. What is x2? That is x2 square. So क्या होगा? स्क्वायर स्क्वायर कैंसिल होते क्या? नहीं बाबा, इधर की देखो ना, z to z है, z to z है तो कैसे होगा? So x1 square is equal to x2 square is there, but x1 is not equal to x2. Why? I will give the example. Don't worry. So x1 square is equal to x2 square. So x1 square minus x2 square is equal to 0. A square minus b square. Then you will get a minus b as well as a plus b. So one time x1 is equal to x2, another time x1 is equal to minus x2. So it is wrong method. Yes or no? Sorry, it is correct method, and but it is not equal. So because of x1 is not equal to x2. So or you can give the counter example, that is f of minus 1 is equal to minus 1 square is equal to 1, and f of 1 is equal to 1 square is equal to 1. So f of minus 1 is equal to f of 1 is equal to 1, but क्या होगा, minus 1 is not equal to 1. It is clear? So it is not a 1 function. क्या होगा? It is not 1 function. 1 function नहीं है. What about R2? Same here also. Whatever the region is there in the f of x square, for all the function is there na onto kn of. So I say of onto kn onto function. So same only. F of x is equal to y and y belongs to z. So what is the function? X square y. X is equal to root y. For all z belongs to y, but, or you can say y belongs to z. You can write for all y belongs to z, but root of y, for all root of y does not belongs to z. It means what? All the y's are there in z. So all the root y also has to be in the z. But it is not possible. Kyun? So if 2 is belongs to z, but root of 2 does not belongs to z. It means what? Range is not equal to code mean. You can write the range also directly. 0 to infinity is the range and the code domain is z. So it is both are not equal. Therefore, it is a not onto function. Clear? So this is the not onto function. Same example here it is. Check the injectivity for here. R to R given by f of x is equal to x square. Just they have changed the domain and codomain. That is R to R. So here it is, f is mapping from real to real. So the function is same only. F of x is equal to x square. Z to z किया ना बाबा, ऐसे ही करो. Both are same. Z to z है ना. So this and this, z to z and sorry here. So z to z and r to r both are same. डोंट वरी. सो इधर क्या होगा? नॉट 1 होगा, नॉट onto होगा. क्यों? सो रूट वाई, सर रूट वाई विल कम्स इन द जेड है ना, रियल नंबर है ना, ऐसा बोल सकते हैं ना सर. रूट वाई इज बिलोंग्स टू इरेशनल नंबर, इरेशनल नंबर इज बिलोंग्स टू द रियल नंबर. सो आई विल गिव काउंटर एग्जांपल फॉर onto ओनली. सो फॉर r to r function है ना, 1 is same for r to r. Just you need to write for onto. Which one? So f is mapping from real to real. F of x is equal to y. For onto only I will do here. So because whatever the z to z is there, that is the answer for 1 to r to r. So f of x is equal to x square. So here you need to write x square is equal to y. X is equal to root y. So for all y belongs to real number, but root of y does not belongs to real number. Why? You need to give the counter example. So minus 2 is belongs to real number, but minus 2 does not belongs to square root of minus 2 does not belongs to real number. अब इधर देखो ना. So whatever the numbers are there, all numbers are there. I will take 1 minus 1. Here also I will take 0 minus 1 minus 2 1 2. So 0 square is 0, 1 square is 1, minus 1 square is 1. Whatever the numbers is remaining there na. So if you want minus 1 as a image, so in the domain should be square root of minus 1 होना चाहिए. वो है क्या? ಇದಕ್ಕೆ minus 1 image ಬರಬೇಕಂದ್ರ square root of minus 1 ಇರಬೇಕು. So ಆಯ್ತಾ? That you need to show here. That's the only difference. Clear? So this is the main. So this is not there in x. So this is not there in the y also. It means what? For all the minus 2 does not belongs to real number. It is clear? So this is our main example. It means what? Whatever the x value is there, x value ये नहीं है. X is equal to root y है ना. Root y does not belongs to r. It means what? Root of minus 2 does not belongs to r. Minus 2 है तो minus root 2 नहीं है. It is clear? So whatever the reason is there, that is the main reason. So because of row range is equal to not equal to codomain. This is the main reason. Clear? So now for x cube, f of x is equal to x cube is a function. So n to n, you can take two diagrams, n to n, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so and so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so and so. 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27. N to n is there, then it is 1 function. n to n is there, then it is 1 1 function for x cube. For all the values of has a distinct images in set B, na? So it is 1 1 function. We can write directly x1 cube is equal to x2 cube, x1 is equal to x2 for n to n. So what about z to z? What about z to z? So function is, I will do it one more time, don't worry. So that is the purpose of understanding. So for f is mapping from n to n, f of x is equal to x cube. So for 1 1, so for 1 1, same for all x1, x2, you need to consider two numbers, natural numbers, and I will do here the same. F is mapping from z to z, and f of x is equal to x cube. For 1 1, तो इधर भी 1 1 कर दे इसका भी. So for all x1 x2 belongs to sorry z, तो क्या होगा z to z means x1 x2 belongs to natural number, x1 x2 belongs to integer. So if x1 cube is equal to, it means what, f of x1 is equal to f of x2, then x1 cube is equal to x2 cube. They both are natural number, there is no difference. x1 equal to x2, yes 1 1 है, clear है, it is a 1 1 function. What about here, z to z means what, x1 cube is equal to x2 cube. Just you need to write f of x1 equal to f of x2, f of x1 equal to f of x2, then x1 cube is equal to x2 cube. It means what, x1 is equal to x2, then it means what, yes 1 1 function है. So what about onto function, it is an onto function or not? So whatever the value is there, n to n, so cube root of n to n means what? So whatever the value is there, so mapping is from n to n and the function is equal to cube. So you need to write f of x. So for onto, for all y will equal to f of x, y belongs to natural number. So what is f of x? X cube is equal to y, x is equal to cube root of y. Then it means what? All y belongs to natural number, but cube root of y does not belongs to y. Give contour example, 3 belongs to natural number, but cube root of 3 does not belongs to y. It means what? You can give here the reason, range is not equal to codomain. If it is real to real, then it is 1 1 also, onto also, don't worry about that. So here it is z to z. So z to z is there, then क्या होगा, f of x is equal to x cube. सेम रीजन लिखो बाबा, बस z to z है तो ये क्या लिखे ना वही लिखो, सेम टू सेम, क्लियर. सो नाउ इट इज आल्सो नॉट अ onto function, it is a not onto function, clear. So this is about the meaning of the function, clear. So I hope this is clear. So x cube and x square and x square, clear. Whatever the function is there, you need to sort it out. So the function is greatest integer function. So the function is there, f of x is equal to greatest integer function, and it is mapping from real to real. Already you know the graph of this function is nothing but step of function, yes or no? The step of function is there. So here it is, the gap is there, so it is not a onto. Whatever it is, we will discuss with the competitive class in the this one through x axis and y axis along with x and y. So now mathematically check the 1 1. So 1 1 function. So for all x1 x2 belongs to natural number, sorry real number. So real number it is. So real number, then f of x1 is equal to f of x2, greatest integer of x1 is equal to x2, but x1 is not equal to x2 for all. Give an example, counter example. Greatest integer of 1.1 is 1 and greatest integer of 1.9 is 1. You know already the greatest integer of whatever the value is there, 1.0 to 1.9 तक उसका आंसर क्या आएगा, अदर आंसर है बरता 1. So whatever the value is there, the greatest integer less than the integer. So 1.1 is equal to 1.9. So greatest integer of 1.1 is equal to greatest integer of 1.9, but 1.1 is not equal to 1.9. It means what? It is not a 1 1 function, not one function. It is clear? So it is not a one function. It is clear why? So the both functions are equal. तो इसका इमेज क्या क्या आएगा, 2 3 ऐसा आएगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इधर देखो ना. So I will take only 0, 0.1, 0.2, so on, so 1. So here it is, I will take real number है तो सब कुछ आएगा. I will take only one in between two numbers. So here it is 0, 0.1, so on, so 1. What is 0? Greatest integer of 0? 0. 0.1 0, 0.2 0, up to 0.9 तक क्या होगा? 0. And 1 का 1, 1.1 का 1. It means what? Whatever the values are there, 0, 0.1, 0.2, इसका इमेज क्या होगा? सेम होगा. सेम हुआ तो क्या होगा? It is not a one function. Here देखो ना, it is a many one function. It is clear? This is about the one function. And what about onto function? Here देखो ना. So 0 to up to 1 तक all points are there, 0.1, 0.2, so on. So whatever the numbers are there, real number 0.001, what all numbers. इसका इमेज ही नहीं है, प्री इमेज नहीं है बोले तो this will be the remaining in the set B. It means what? The codomain is not equal to range. Directly you can write also in the MCQ. So here it is, you need to write like this for 1 for onto. So for onto क्या होगा? So onto same. So y is equal to f of x. So y belongs to real number. We know that y is equal to greatest integer function. We know that the greatest integer function, greatest integer, the range of लिखना है इधर. The range of greatest integer function is integer, set of integer. Yes or no? Then our codomain is real number. So z is not equal to real number. It means what? This is not a onto. This is not a onto. Clear? So this is our main reason. It means what? It is not a bijective function. It is clear? So whatever the examples are there, so easy है, ये ऐसा भी लिखे तो आप चलता है तेरे एग्जाम में, बोर्ड 12th को. I hope it is clear. Next, so the function is modulus. So f is mapping from real to real, and f of x is equal to modulus x. This will be the 4 marks, 5 marks. 4 marks तो नहीं आएगा. This will be asking for 5 marks. If they ask, नहीं किया तो 3 marks को भी change कर सकते. It is clear? So you need to know about the concept for your competitive also. It will helps. So f is mapping from real to real. F of x is equal to mod x, and mod x is neither 1 nor onto. It is nothing but positive 0, and modulus x is, they have given the definition. Just f of x is equal to x आएगा when x is greater than equal to 0, and minus x आएगा x is less than 0. x less than 0 means what? माइनस नंबर. अब x का माइनस, x वैल्यू माइनस तुम भी ध्यान बरता, माइनस ऑफ माइनस विल बी अगेन प्लस. तो प्लस का प्लस, माइनस का माइनस ऑफ माइनस, देन विल गेट द plus. That is the reason of writing here minus x. This is our function. So you need to prove it is not 1 and not onto. So first write 1. So next you can write onto function. So for all x1 x2 belongs to the real number, so f of x1 is equal to x2. It means what? Modulus of x1 is equal to modulus of x2. It is possible, but x1 is not equal to x2. Yeah, because of the nice example, because of counter example देना पड़ेगा. counter बात करते हैं ना आप मैच के बाद. So ऐसे इधर, so modulus of -1 का आंसर 1, modulus of 1 का आंसर 1. It means what? It gives modulus of -1 is equal to 1. It means what? Modulus of -1, modulus of 1 का आंसर same, but -1 is not equal to +1. This is the main reason. Clear? So here it is, you will give not 1. It is clear? So it is the main reason to prove it is not a 1 function. Now you need to find onto function. तो onto के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? Same reason इधर also. So f of x is equal to y. It is onto. F of x is equal to y. Y belongs to real number. What is our function? Y is equal to mod x function. We know that the range of, yes or no, range of modulus function is 0 to infinity. It is closed and that is open. So our codomain is real number. So our codomain is real number because of the range is not equal to, the range is not equal to codomain. Clear? So I will give one more hint, that is nothing but the function. Clear? So whatever the by graphical you can check 1 1 and onto for this function. So it is nothing but of which function I will take first. So 1 1 function, so and onto function. Clear? So it is nothing but a modulus function, and now I will consider the which one function, that is it is nothing but real to real, real to real. One minute, real to real, all are real. F is mapping. Clear? So now check along x-axis, means parallel to x-axis you need to draw one line. So if I draw parallel to x-axis, if it cuts more than one time, so now you need to check here, cuts more than one time, then it is from R to R. This is all about R to R, Z to Z. So R to R, Z to Z are same. So R to R है तो क्या होगा, 1 1 है क्या? So it cuts only one time, then it is 1 1. कौन सा? क्यूबिक फंक्शन, ये वाला एक्स स्क्वायर फंक्शन, ये वाला mod x function. It cuts more than 2 times, so it is not 1 1, it is not 1 1, it is 1 1. Clear? So how to check by graphically? This is the main method, or you can take one more function, that is the greatest integer function. You can take, you will afterwards. So here it is, that is also there. Here I will give the main example. So here it is closed, here it is open. Oh, closed, open. So closed, open. So closed, open. क्लोज्ड ओपन, ऐसा पॉइंट्स लिखना पड़ेगा. पैरेलल टू एक्स एक्सिस ले लो, सो इट कट्स मोर देन वन टाइम, इनफाइनाइट टाइम्स. सो इधर कितना टाइम कट किया? मोर देन. सो इट इज 1 1 ना, नॉट 1 1. सो इट इज नॉट 1 1. It is clear? This is about our real to real by graphically to check the 1 1. Graphically method to check the 1 1. Graphically method to check 1 1. Clear? So this is the method. So how to check by graphically onto function? देखो ना, इधर पाताल से पूरा आकाश तक है तो आपका कोडमेन क्या रहता है? रियल नंबर. बोले तो नीचे से ऊपर तक. सो ये वाला है ना ग्राफ, इधर से इधर तक ग्राफ है तो इसका मीनिंग क्या होगा? ग्राफ पूरा का पूरा वाई एक्सिस का कवर किया, पूरा वाई एक्सिस ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ, ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ. You need to merge it. Then if it is on the y axis, then it is onto function. हियर देखो ना, मर्ज करो, इट इज ओनली अबोव द पॉजिटिव एक्सिस. मर्ज करो पॉजिटिव एक्सिस, नीचे का ही नहीं, नीचे का ही नहीं. बट एक्स क्यूब का देखो ना, रियल टू रियल, जेड टू का जेड नहीं, रियल टू रियल नोड्री. सो रियल टू रियल नोडिद्रा मर्ज, so it will be on the y axis. You can check by graphically also. Clear? So this is the main method to find the 1 1 and onto for the real to real. So now I will one by one do it. So here it is the sinum function. So for 1 1 directly I will do the 1 1. So for 1 1, so check about the 1 1. Same for all x1 x2 belongs to, what is the their domain? Their domain is real to real. So here it is real number. So x1 x2 belongs to real number. Then you need to check for f of x1 is equal to f of x2. What is f of x1 and f of x2? Pata nahi, but they are from the real number. Here if f of x1 is equal to f of x2, but x1 is not equal to x2, I will give the counter example. So f of minus 1 is equal to minus 1 and f of minus 2 is equal to minus 1. Here it is there. For all x is less than 0, answer will be minus 1. For all x greater than 0, either the graph, you can check graph. So graph में देखो ना आप. So graph for all x equal to 0, answer क्या आएगा? 0. Clear? Greater than 0 means positive x axis. You will get the answer like this. Whatever you can substitute, it will be gives only 1. Whatever you can substitute less than 0, it will gives only minus 1. This is the graph of our y axis. Clear? Sorry, sinum function. So अभी आप parallel to x axis line ले लो. line लिया तो क्या होगा? It cuts more than 1 1 1 नहीं, infinite times cuts किया, तो it is not a 1 1 function. This is by graphically. So by mathematically also I will do here. F of minus 1 equal to minus 1, f of minus 2 is equal to minus 1, एंड f ऑफ -1 इज इक्वल टू f ऑफ -2 तो है, बट क्या नहीं है, -1 इज नॉट इक्वल टू -2. Yes or no? Here it is the best example counter. So it is not a 1 1. It is not a 1 1. Here it is the main reason. Here it is main reason. Clear? So it is by graphically and this is by mathematically. So onto कैसे check करना है इसको? Onto same. F of x is equal to, write the function 1 0 -1 for all x greater than 0 equal to 0 and less than 0. So f of x equal to 1 and 0 -1. So now for you know that the range of this function is, I will write directly, the range of this function is 0 or you can write serially, वो भी चलता है, -1 0 and 1. So but our codomain is what? Our codomain is a real number. So is real number is equal to -1 0 1 ना, this equal to this नहीं, this is a part of this. So कैसे equal होगा? So range is not equal to codomain. You need to write range is not equal to codomain. Then it is not a onto function. Not onto function. Clear? So not onto means what? Not surjective, not injective, and it is not a bijective. Clear? So this is our main reason. So next, so they have given the 3 minus 4x and 1 plus x square. First consider f is mapping from real to real and f of x is equal to 3 minus 4x. Same 1 1 check करो इसका. So 1 1. So 1 1 के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? f of x1 x2 belongs to real number. Then f of x1 is equal to f of x2. F of x is equal to 3 minus 4x. Then f of x1 is nothing but 3 minus 4x1 dabba. F of dabba 3 minus 4 dabba. So here it is also 3 minus 4x1, 3 minus 4x2. Here 3, here 3. Positive, positive get cancel. Then minus 4x1 is equal to minus 4x2. Minus 4 cancel. So x1 is equal to x2. It gives what? 1 1 function hai. It is clear? So it is a 1 1 function. And what about onto? Onto देखो ना. So for onto, y is equal to f of x. Y is equal to f of x means what? So you need to write f of x value, that is 3 minus 4x. Now find the value of f of x. X minus 4x इधर ले लो, 4x. 3 minus y. You need to write the value for x. So x is equal to 3 minus y divided by 4. So this will be defined for all the numbers. So you can take any, you can substitute all r value. It will be defined or not? Yes, sir. It is defined. So what is the codomain? Range of this function. So range is real number. कैसे range? So आप x का value substitute किए ना. This is inverse function. So इसका domain क्या होगा? Range. So अभी क्या होगा? Range. Range of this function is रियल नंबर. सो हमारा कोडोमेन क्या है? वो भी एक रियल नंबर. सर ये तो टफ होता है. टफ हुआ तो आप क्या करो, यही वैल्यू वो वापस इसमें सब्स्टिट्यूट करो. y इज इक्वल टू 3 माइनस 4x है ना, वो x वैल्यू इधर सब्स्टिट्यूट करो. 3 माइनस y डिवाइडेड बाय 4. 3 माइनस y डिवाइडेड बाय 4. नाउ दिस 4 कैंसल. 3 माइनस एंड दिस विल बी 3 माइनस y. So this 3 minus 3 minus plus 3. 3 cancel y. So y is equal to y. It means what? Range equal to codomain. This is not for all questions. So whenever it is confirmed, it is the range of the function is and codomain are equal. So whenever the solution is exist for every number, then it is nothing but what? Yeah, every free image is there in the image. So y is equal to y. It means what? Codomain is equal to range of a function. Then it is onto function. Clear? This is the onto function. This is the main reason of the onto function. It is clear? It is 1 1 also. It is onto also. Now we need to check for means what? Injective and surjective is there, and you can find inverse of this function also. This is nothing but a inverse. F inverse of y is equal to 3 minus y divided by 4. आपको F inverse of x चाहिए तो F inverse of x is equal to 3 minus x divided by 4. Very simple example. So 1 plus x square. So इधर आप ध्यान से देखो, r to r है, minus 1 square का आंसर क्या आएगा? 1. 1 plus 1 का आंसर 2. Plus 1 square सब किया तो 1 plus 1 2. So for minus 1 and 1 का image क्या आएगा? 2. So there is no 1 1. And onto. onto कैसे करते हैं आप इसको? onto अभी इधर चेक करेंगे. Don't worry. So f is mapping from real to real and f of x is equal to 1 plus x square. So 1 1 के लिए तो ऐसा करना ही पड़ेगा. So 1 1. So for all x1 x2 ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾವ real number. So you can consider x and y. वो भी चलता है, don't worry. x1 x2 belongs to real number. Now so f of x1 is equal to f of x2, but 1 plus x1 square is equal to 1 plus x2 square. 1 1 cancel. x1 square is equal to x2 square, but x1 is not equal to x2. Yaka? So x1 and x2 ಏನವ real number. You can give the counter example. So because of f of minus 1 is equal to 1 plus minus 1 square, it will be 2, and f of 1 will be again 2. It means what? It gives what? Minus 1 does not equal to 1, but 2 is equal to 2. f of minus equal to f of 1, but अंदर का value minus 1 is not equal to plus 1. This is the main reason of the given function, because it is not a 1 1 function. It is not 1 1 function. What about onto function? So same इधर भी ऐसे ही करना पड़ेगा. Onto function. So f of x is equal to 1 plus x square. So y is equal to 1 plus x square. X square is equal to y minus 1. Then x is equal to square root of y minus 1. For all y belongs to real number, then square root of y minus 1 is also belongs to number. So you can check now, square root of y minus 1 for all y minus 1 does not belongs to real number. For example, so minus 1 belongs to real number. So but square root of minus 1 does not belongs to real number. Minus 2 does not belongs to real number. This is the main reason we can write range is not equal to codomain. Otherwise one more solution is there, one more type. That is nothing but x equal to root of minus 1 आया ना, square root of y minus 1 is equal to x. So whatever the square root is there, the range of this function is y minus the domain of, you need to find the domain of this. Y minus 1 is greater than equal to 0. Already you know square root of dabba is there, then dabba should be greater than equal to 0. Then only this function will be defined. Now y minus 1 is greater than equal to 0. Then y is greater than equal to 1. Clear? So y is greater than equal to 1. What is the meaning of this one? 1 to infinity. So this is open. This is the range of a function. If this is the range of function, then what is the codomain of our function? Real number. So real number is not equal to 1 to infinity. It means what? Range is not equal to codomain. You need to write like this. Clear? So this gives what? Our answer. Clear? So it is not a onto, not a 1 1. It means what? It is not a bijective function. It is clear? So it is not injective and it is not surjective, and or you can say surjective also. Surjective, surj. Yes or no? And what about our not bijective? Clear? Not bijective. Clear? We'll see the next example. So you can take it notes. So and this was asked in the March 2007, 5 marks के लिए. Clear? So now n plus 1 divided by 2, n by 2. So it is state whether function f is bijective or not. So now check for n to n. N to n. So now I will take normally f of function क्या है उधर? n plus 1 by 2 for n is odd, n by 2 that is n is even. Clear? This is our function and the f is mapping from natural to natural. So I will consider here some numbers and here also some numbers. So natural number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 so on. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಗಲ್ಲ 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 so on. So ಇವಾಗ 1 ತಗೋರಿ. 1 is what? 1 is domain. So 1 is domain. So 1 is odd number. So if odd is there, 1 ಇಲ್ಲಿ substitute ಮಾಡಿ. 1 plus 1 divided by 2 ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತಾ? 2 by 2. 2 by 2 means what? 1. So 1 का image क्या आएगा? 1. So now substitute 2. 2 is a even number. Now you need to consider this function 2 by 2 will be the 1. Then क्या होगा 2 by 2 again 1. So next you can substitute 3, you will get 2. You can substitute 4, again you will get 2. It means what? It is 1 1 function ना. अरे वाह वाह कैसे? Then you can substitute, you will get 3 6 3 7 4 8 4 9 5 10 5. It means what? Every images has a 2 free images. It means what? इधर देखो ना 2 2 है इसको 2 2 2 2 बॉयफ्रेंड है 2 2 गर्लफ्रेंड है इसका, तो एक ही होना चाहिए दोनों को भी, तो इधर दो दो है तो कैसे चलेगा? नहीं चलेगा. एंड व्हाट अबाउट ऑन टू फंक्शन? इज देयर एनी एलिमेंट लेफ्ट इन द सेट बी? देखो ना इसका भी इमेज है, इसका भी है, इसका भी है, आगे आगे चले तो इसका भी मिलेगा, कंटिन्यूअसली इसका रेंज आ रहा है. इट मीन्स व्हाट? It is a onto function. Clear? So this is onto function है and but not 1 1 function. It is clear? It is onto but not 1 1 function. Here the main reason. It is not onto but it is a 1 1 function. Reason क्या है? What is the you can give here. So f of 1 is equal to f of 2 but 1 is not equal to 2. This is for 1 1. For onto के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? F of x is equal to y. What is f of x? One time this and one time this. Whatever the value is there, n plus 1 by 2 and n by 2. You will get only natural number. For all values of x, there is a, sorry, for all values of y, there is a pre-image in set A. It means what? Set x. Therefore, range is equal to codomain. You can explain it by the method. So it will be the maybe 1 marks question. ऐसे solve किया ना आप ग्राफ का ऐसा. So I hope this is understood. So next example is and this was asked in now only 2025 March 2025. So R minus 3 is the domain. They have given very carefully. देखो इधर A to B. They have given function A to B. And what is A? A is R minus 3 and what is B? R minus 1. So what is A to B function? A to B. What is A to B? R minus 3 and R minus 1. And what is our function? X minus 2 divided by X minus 3. So now why domain में 3 नहीं है? डोमेन में 3 है तो बाबा x इक्वल टू 3 है तो डिनोमिनेटर 0 होगा. डिनोमिनेटर वाले 0 हुआ तो क्या होगा बाबा? डिनोमिनेटर 0 आइतंದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? It is not defined because of they are didn't given the 3 because they are remove the 3 and range also they are given r minus 1. Just you need to find the range. So now it is defined, then find the 1 1. So 1 1 find करो क्या होगा? For all x1 x2 belongs to natural number, sorry this one r minus 3. So here it is r minus 3. So r belongs to r minus 3. F of x1 is equal to f of x2 is there. Then what is f of x1? x1 minus 2 divided by x1 minus 3. And here it is also x2 minus 2 divided by x2 minus 3. Now cross multiply करो इसका. Cross multiply में बनता है x1 minus 2 x2 minus 3. x1 minus 2 x2 minus 3 is equal to ये ना x2 minus 2 and x1 minus 3 x1 minus 3. By comparing also x1 equal to x2 you can write, वो भी चलता है. x1 into x2, next x1 into 3 minus 3x1, x1 minus 2 x2 minus 2 into दुश्मन का दुश्मन दोस्त एक इक्वल इधर x2 into x1 x2 x1 x2 into 3x2 3x2 and minus 2 into 3 plus 6 and minus 2 into x1 minus 2x1. So now x1 x2 x1 x2 cancel, plus 6 cancel. Now minus 3x1 minus 2x2 minus 3x2 minus 2x1 is there. So now you need to bring these two values. So minus 3x1 उधर भेजता हूँ, ये minus 3x2 इधर लेता हूँ, तो क्या होगा? minus 3x2 इकड़ तोंद्रे ಏನಾಯ್ತಾ plus 3x2 minus 2x2 ಈ minus 3x1 ಅಕಡೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರ plus 3x1 and this will be the minus 2x1. This answer x2 is answer x1. It gives what? X1 is equal to X2. It gives what? X1 is equal to X2. It means what? It is a 1 function. It is a 1 function. Now onto function. Same लिखना, f of x is equal to y belongs to r minus 1. So it is range of our function, sorry, codomain of our function. Now f of x का value क्या है? x minus 2 divided by x minus 3 is equal to y. You need to find the value of x only. So x minus 2 is equal to yx minus 2y. It is clear. So bring this equation one side. Sorry, this will be the 3y. Clear? So now bring this yx to this side. Then x minus yx. This minus 2 will be this side. 2 minus 3y. And here x is a common term. You can take 1 minus y. 2 minus 3y. Now x is equal to 2 minus 3y. 1 minus y. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು? Just we find the value of x. ಹೆಂಗ? ಈ x minus 3 ಕಡೆ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತಾ? y into x will be yx. Y into 3 will be 3y. Next, x minus 2 as it is. This yx we need to take one side because one variable. Separate the variables x and yx. X minus yx. And this minus 2 this side. 2. 2 minus 3y. है क्या नहीं? तो अभी x and here I am taking the x is a common. X 1 minus y is equal to 2 minus 3y. है क्या नहीं? Then next क्या होगा? X is equal to this is. What is the range of this function? 1 minus y. Denominator wale not equal to 0. Denominator wale is not equal to 0 means what? 1 minus y is not equal to 0. It means what? Y is not equal to 1. Then what is the range of this function? R minus 1. This is the range of function. So what is the codomain of the function? R minus 1. If both are equal, then what you can say? What you can say? You can say the range is equal to codomain. You can say this only. Yes or no? If range equal to codomain, then what you can say? Again it is a onto function. It is 1 also, it is onto also, and it is a bijective also. Yes or no? It is a bijective function. You can find the inverse of this function. What is the inverse of this function? F inverse of y is 2 minus 3y divided by 1 minus y. And what is F inverse of x? That is nothing but 2 minus 3x divided by 1 minus x. Clear? So this is our answer of the March 2025. So I hope you are understood my lecture. So one by one, so 8 examples are there, and iska next part, composition of function, is there. That is the link is there in the composition of function is there in the description box. And what about the invertible function? That is very important for 5 marks. That is also there in the description box. Clear? So I hope this is clear. Thank you for watching my video.